Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kayla, Crafty Pen Pal Mama. So this video is a project share for some items I received from PandaHall Selected. So I will link the video to my unboxing in the description if you guys want to check it out. So the first thing I wanted to share is what I created with the dies. So I used about half the dies already. Yeah, so the first one is this piece here. It's like a bag topper, and then you get all these pieces here to layer up on the bunny's ears. And for that one, I wanted to share what I did. So I did make it a bag topper, but the way that I did it, it could also be like a place card. And that could be like, it could have names for, say, Easter dinner, or, you know, for kids' baskets and have their name, and stand up on a table. So I just did it. I glued two of them together when I cut them out of 110-pound cardstock and glued them together. And then I used this super pretty hollow foiled pink paper to give the pink detail of the ears. And then it cuts these, if you can see on the die, it cuts these stars in the corner. So I just took some of that pink cardstock and backed it on there to give it the same color peeping through. And I just used a couple of little fabric stickers, and then a word die spring popped up on foam to make that. So you can do anything here. Like I said, a name for a place card. It could be a bag topper. It could say Happy Mail. It could be goodies, you know, or any other spring sentiment like Happy Easter. So that is the first project with the dies for that die. The next one is, oh, that goes here. Okay, so the next one is this die. So the picture shows that it is a carrot. And I thought that way it, you know, can be a shaker carrot. Or it doesn't have to be a shaker. It can be flat, but it could also be an egg in this direction. So I want to share with you what I did. And these are the little layering pieces you get with it. And it did come with some words. It came with Hello Spring and Happy Easter, I believe it was. So I want to share. I did create a shaker from it as a carrot. I just used some plaid orange. Built up my 110-pound cardstock here, and turned it into a shaker. And I will show this again, probably because these are also the seed beads that I hauled from PandaHall Selected to make shakers with. You hear that? I love that sound. They make really good shakers. So anyway, back to the die. So I did do it as a carrot. I used the leaf parts, just the two bigger ones, for the top, and I did back those up too, so they're sturdy and not flimsy. So that is the carrot. And then when I was cutting these out as a shaker, it had, you know, this inside part, which I didn't want to throw away or waste, you know, so I was trying to think, what can I do with these? So I thought, since it can be an egg, that those shapes would be really fun to use on a card. So I took those eggs, or the egg shapes rather, and I embossed and inked some of them. And I wanted to show you, say for a card, you know, you could do that. Have this one here, or raised up. You could have grass sticking up, a bunny popping up behind it. Even some of these ears you could cut off and, you know, put behind it like bunny ears are popping up. So I ran a few through with embossing folders, and I wanted to show you how they came out. And I did this on 110-pound cardstock with just embossing folders through my die cut machine. I thought it came out really fun. You can ink these as well. Here's one I did with a Maggie Holmes embossing folder, and then I just inked over the top with some pink purplish color dye. Let's see, here's one I did with green, and I guess the ink pad was too inky, like too wet, so I ended up having to smear the color over with my finger. So that is actually from the same embossing folder. And I did it in green. And then here's another heart one. I used a colored ink pad and just tapped it down. I put it on my ink pad and just tapped on the back so that it would pick up some color. And then here is one. It is this same embossing folder, but I put the egg in the other direction to get a different print, and I used an ombre ink pad to give it the different colors. But I think that that would be a really pretty way, or just across the front, you know, different embossing patterns and things like that. Or left plain and ink the edges. So yeah, I thought that was a really neat idea. And I love when dies have more than one use. So this can be a shaker. It can be a flat embellishment, not a shaker. And then it also gives you these, which don't have to be eggs. You could turn them in the other direction, ink it with orange, you know, and it still be a somewhat dimensional carrot with the leaves on top. So like that, instead of a shaker. And done in like orange cardstock. That would be super adorable. So that is the few things I did with those dies. And then there is this die. And I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it. I thought it might make a bag topper, but the way that the die cuts, it comes out in a strip. And let me show you. So it comes out like this. And I thought, ouch. I thought it could still grow across the top of something, tucked behind it. That's probably too much going on there. But those can peep out behind, you know, from behind something. You could cut one off and have the bunny pooping out from behind the carrot. Anything like that. And then my fiance actually helps me with a lot of things when I'm stumped and can't think of an idea or whatever. And when I first told him I didn't know what to do with these, he gave me a really excellent idea. And I thought it would be a really fun one, obviously for Easter. But he mentioned turning it around this way and then gluing it. And then there you have little Easter egg holders. The kits you buy have little holders in them for when you finish your eggs or they're drying, you know, to sit in them. So I thought that was a really good idea on his part. Where'd my, well, I can't find my stapler. I was going to staple it right quick and show you better, but this way you have your own custom egg holders. You know, you could put a name across it. You could do their ears, and it would just be really fun for the kids. And it's the perfect size to hold an egg. And with the tab ends, you can actually make it whatever size you want to if you've got large eggs or small eggs. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. And these remind me of Peeps, so I also cut them out in a couple of different colors. So there you can kind of see the hands. Yeah, you can see the hands there, the little indentions and impressions. I thought that was super cute. And so you can also see it on this yellow one. I did this neon yellowish green color. And you could always cut this out, you know, in pink, and then fussy cut the little earpieces to layer their ears up with pink. And then I cut it in this purple also. Now the color and the texture kind of took away that embossing of their little hands. If you look for it, you can see it. But yeah, these reminded me of just a little Peeps, and I thought they'd be fun to pop up behind something. And then, of course, that was an even better idea when he suggested, you know, you put the ends together to make egg holders. So yeah, I thought that was really fun, cute, and you could layer these up in all different directions, actually. You could snip these off and have all kinds of different colored buddies popping up behind a project for a card, or pop it out from the side, anything. So that is my project share for these dies here. I will have them linked in the description, and I will also try to remember to put the video to my unboxing, the link to the video, in the description box, so you guys can check that out if you haven't seen it. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.